Look, the dating culture in 2025 sucks. Nobody, or at least a lot of people, are not dating to marry. I'm lucky enough to find a girlfriend who isn't in that hookup culture or isn't in the current dating pool, who just want to not be lonely and is only finding a partner for certain financial gains and or wanting to take advantage of someone else. Couples or even people these days lack goals. They don't have any direction in their life. They play the victim card endlessly because they don't want to take responsibility or accountability for their life and for their actions. And I know there's a bunch of toxic relationships out there too, where the guy doesn't want to leave because he's afraid of being lonely, or the guy is making the relationship toxic. It's crazy to see that a lot of people don't want to settle down. They don't want to date to marry, because isn't that the point of dating? To find a partner, a long-term partner for life? People in 2025 are just looking for fun. They're looking to not be lonely. They're looking to fulfill a certain craving. If you're a single guy and you're trying to find a woman in 2025 who isn't all these bad things, do these 4 things. Alright, the first thing that you have to do is search in person. Don't be on dating apps, don't be on Tinder, don't be on Bumble. Don't try to approach women on social media either. I get it's easier to slide in her DMs, you don't feel that pressure, but it's not ideal, it's not the best. And the best thing I've ever done was at least talking to her and approaching her in person. Personally, for me, I think it's more real for you to have that conversation in person, try to get to know her, flirt with her, get her number, and go on a date, because that's more natural. When you go on social media apps, or even Tinder especially, those apps aren't catered for relationships. Those are more catered for the hookup culture, for people who are just looking for fun, to fulfill something that they're missing. So if you're trying to find a real woman, find it in person. Go to a coffee shop, go to the library, whatever. Just find her in person and approach her in person. Don't try to search online. The next thing that you have to do is you need to get your shit together. You have to get your finances in order. Create a budget. Know what's coming in, know what's coming out. Make sure you have a job, because women are expensive. You gotta be paying for that date. You gotta get your rent covered and your utilities and your food. Now with that, you also want a clean apartment or a home. No woman would want to see a dirty room, because one, it looks like that you can't take care of yourself. You don't know how to clean, you don't know how to organize. And how can she lean on you if you're not reliable, if you don't know how to take care of yourself? So get your things in order. Have a budget, have an income or two, and clean everything in your room, in your house, in your home, even yourself. Have good hygiene, of course. Just be presentable, be clean, and have your things together. The next thing that you have to do is you have to be the first one to initiate things. And I get it, a lot of men want women to approach them, but that's not going to happen. You have to be the first one to approach her. Ask her for her name, ask her for her number. Be the one to pay for the date first. And if she suggests to pay for the first date, that's a good sign, but still pay for it yourself. You don't want to be taken advantage of. If she comes up to you, she asks you to go on a date, but then she's like, oh, you're paying, right? You're paying, blah, blah, blah. She's taking advantage of you. So don't be the one to be taken advantage of, because those women aren't good for you. Now don't be needy. And don't be trying to get her gifts or try to win her over, trying to show off and do things just to impress her or win her over, to make her think that you're all this and all that. That's not the point. Just be yourself at the dates. Lock in and do the next thing, which is have the hard conversation on the second date. You have to ask, do you want kids? Do you want to get married? Of course, all this is in the future, but do you want to get married? Do you want kids? What's the lifestyle like? What's your current job? Which is not a scary question to ask, but what do you want to do in your career in the future? Like, how do you want to progress throughout your career? Do you want to stay in that job, stay in that career field? Do you want to move somewhere else, move in this different state, apartment, home, whatever? And then after that, you have to go into deeper details of what their goals are, what are their situation is like, what boundaries do you want to have set in a relationship. If you don't have this hard conversation, you're going to be sorry in the long run. Because let's say you don't have this conversation until 2 years into dating, but then you found out she doesn't want to get married, or she doesn't want to have kids, or her goals aren't aligned with yours, and you don't see that compatibility anymore because she wants one thing that is way different than what you want for yourself. That's why you need to have that hard conversation on the second date. Know the boundaries of the relationship, Know what the future is like for her and you. Understand if you want kids, do you want to get married, what's the lifestyle like, so you don't regret it in the long run. I know this was short, bro, but I know there's a lot of advice I can give you about dating, things like that. This is more generic, and I'm sure I'll make some more videos about dating and things like that, but your goal right now is to date to marry. Don't be stuck up in the hookup culture. Stay away from it. Stay away from women who just want to take advantage of you. They want to marry a rich man or whatever. I know there's a lot of women who think like that, so stay away from them. Going to take advantage of you. So find that gold in the mud. Find the one that is compatible with you and who is also just wanting to date to marry. And for some bonus tips, don't find them in clubs, don't find them in bars. Those are the last place you want to pick up women, especially if you want them for the long run. Alright, bro. Thank you for watching. I apologize for it being so scrambled and everything. My brain just likes to fire in different directions, but I hope this helps. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Kensei. I post twice a week, and if you're cool with that, subscribe right here. And guess what? YouTube recommends you this next video right here. Alright, bro. Remember to go improve it.